Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back for another nail-biting night down in the gnarly narrows of Perfidious Manor in Darkest Dungeon. And last episode, man, what a ride! No healer, no provisions, and nothing but pure carnage as I strapped in for the wildest ride in town and let the power of the Plague Doctor and Grave Robber pull me through to victory. I actually came out sounding a hell of a lot like an advertisement for like your local monster truck jam. This week, down in the darkest depths of the darkest dungeon, we turn a giant hellspawn sump into a giant mud pit and let the Plague Doctor and Grave Robber face off to determine once and for all who is the King of Mean. On one side, it crushes cars like disease crushed an entire generation of Elizabethan serfs. It's the killer of dreams, the blackest of deaths. It's the Plague Doctor. And on the other side of the arena, it's buried more cars than the Loma Prieta earthquake of 1989. It's the toller of the bell, the resurrection man himself. It's the Grave Robber. So come on down and bring Mom for free hot dogs. And even though you paid for your whole seat, you're only gonna need the edge. Yeah, kind of the vibe I'm rolling with there. I feel really good. We went in. No, we're like a Kenny Chesney song. No healer, no provisions, no problem. We went down into the dungeon. We saw a million faces and we rocked them all, bro. It's like Kenny Chesney meets Bon Jovi. It's like Bon Jovi opened for Kenny Chesney. It'd be like, really, Pete? You think Bon Jovi would open for Kenny Chesney? You know what? At this point in their career, yeah, I think that's kind of what they're reduced to. It's not like Bon Jovi's a fucking headliner, and you can damn sure bet your ass that Kenny Chesney is not opening for Bon Jovi. It's never, ever gonna go the other way. In more relevant news, I got off on a weird tangent there. You might notice we have a little more gold. I just saw, I got rid of some of our duplicate trinkets. We did a little bit of salesmanship down at the old Nomad wagon. Got rid of a couple duplicate orange trinkets just to buff up our gold total. And I'm thinking the darkest dungeon is in our very near future. Is it in our immediate future? No, because there are, well, two things. We got a couple problems here. Clark Kent and I believe, Victor Von Doom are both in for a little bit of free medical treatment since we do have the free medical ward event this week. We're taking advantage of that, and I don't want to send anybody into the darkest dungeon with any disease other than rabies. Also, I really want to get Speedball up to rank 5, and I think that's what we're going to do on this episode. This episode is going to be a little bit, just a teeny tiny little bit of bootstrapping, and possibly the last little bit of bootstrapping we really need to do for the immediate future. I want to get Baldwin, got to get the Speedball up to rank 5, so let's see if we can find a friendly mission in which to bootstrap Robbie Baldwin, a long champion mission. Man, the Ancestor's coat is real good, though. It's real good. 10 accuracy, 10 protection. I mean, the Ancestor Signet is not terrible either. You know what? No, fuck you. I'm not doing it, Darkest Dungeon. It's in the Weald. You try and tempt me all you want. There's no way in hell I'm doing a long champion mission in the Weald. I would rather chew glass. I'm not even being hyperbolic on that. If you gave me the option and said, Pete, you have to chew this mouthful of glass or you have to do this long dungeon down in the Weald, I'd take the mouthful of glass and just eat it with a grin. A bloody, bloody grin, but a grin nonetheless. Mooncloak is bad. Ancestor's mustache wax. So the Ancestor was apparently a despicable hipster. Was he really into, like, Pabst Blue Ribbon as well? Yeah, get your PBR and mustache wax. Sweet, the Ancestor was a douche. Probably also really into, like, I don't know, the band Fun, all lowercase letters with a period at the end. Seems like their kind of thing. Another long champion mission, and also the mustache cream is garbage. This short champion mission, though, in the Cove, which we do need to do Cove missions, we still have a little bit of unlockiness to do down in the old Cove. This has multiple benefits, not the least of which is getting old Speedball up to maximum rank. So you know what? Yeah, I think we're going to do that one. First of all, though, let's get everybody's skills rocked out. All right, Speedball is already rocking maximum skills. Good work, Baldwin. How about your armor? Good, good. So you just need a team to go around you then. Also, you know what, Robbie Baldwin, before I forget, because I've forgotten like 5,500 times, let's get your damn skills right. It's Encourage, Turn Back Time, Every Rose Has Its Thorn, and Tiger's Eye. So you've got the Eye of the Tiger. It's possibly also the thrill of the fight. You're going to rise up to the challenge of all rivals. That's how it's going to work. Now let's put a team around you. I'm thinking Colonel Nick Fury. Do we want to take Colonel Fury? Yeah, we can roll with a Nick Fury. So let's get Nick Fury. Robbie Baldwin's going to be in the 4 hole. Who's going to be our 3 hole? Down in the Cove, I really feel like a Plague Doctor is going to be a pretty significant asset. We got Mary Walker. She does have a little stress, but you know what? We can take care of that with a little bit of speed bally goodness. That leaves us with no healer, though. That's a problem. Or is it? This is a short mission. Dare we try a short mission with no healer? Dare we try it? You know, I think we dare. I really do. I think we dare. Let's grab... Well, you go... Oh! This team will work, and I kind of like the looks of it. All right, let's check everybody's skills. We're going to go double check. We got to do our due diligence here. I did wander into a freaking dungeon last episode with no provisions and no healer, because I'm the most brazen idiot who has ever lived. All right, you're fully sorted, Olsen. Skills are good. All right, let's check out the old Nick Fury here. How your skills looking there? Captain Fury. See, Fury was not quite on the level. He's sorted now. How about Mary Walker? Also needs a little bit of tweaking here. Let's go ahead and crank you out. Speedball's already good. Walker's good. Nick Fury's good. Our Abomination is good. Let's check everybody's arms and armor as well. We got to make sure everybody's rocking the level 5. Okay, you're good. Fury is good. See, there we go. Our Plague Doctor, not quite fully kitted, but fully kitted now. And Speedball, I'm not sure if we can upgrade you. No, you cannot be upgraded, but that's acceptable. How about our camping skills? What do these look like? Well, let's get the right ones equipped. So we're going to go with Encourage. Let's do Leeches and the Cure, as well as Self-Medicate. That's got you sorted. Colonel Fury, how you looking? Let's get rid of Pep Talk, because it's hot garbage. Maintain Equipment, Instruction, Weapons Practice. Tactics is really good, though. Bonus Protection. You know, maintaining equipment, not that good. Tactics, however, very good. Instruction, also very good. Weapons Practice, also very good. Let's rock with those. Mary Walker, let's see what you got here. What do you got working for, what's on the menu here for your camping skills? You're good. Colonel Fury's good. Baldwin's good. Let's go check our Abomination. I don't know if we've ever actually bought the Swamp Thing any camping skills whatsoever. What's he got, though? Pep Talk is trash. What could we sub it out for? Anger Management. Plus 20 stress to give all companions minus 10 stress. That's a net gain of 10 stress. It's actually not that good. Psych Up is pretty good. The Quickening, Eldritch Blood. Not really fantastic. I wouldn't mind getting rid of Pep Talk maybe for Anger Management, though. That does seem like a solid trade. So, Olsen, let's get you over here to the old Survivalist. And we're going to get rid, or rather just pick up Anger Management, and then we'll swap these out. So long, Pep Talk. All right. We got our choice. We've picked our poison. We've picked our team. Now let's pick our trinkets. How do we want to roll here? Well, first thing we got to do is unequip everything. And then, of course, sort them by rarity. And we're looking for a big old fat stack of dodge for Colonel Fury. I'm thinking the Ancestor's Candle. It's bonus damage. Do we want to put bonus damage on you? No, because you do fuck all for damage. You're going to hit for like 5. If we give you plus damage, what are we going to get out of that extra 15%? Like 1? Totally not worth it. What we want to do is just give you as much regular, straight-up dodge if we can get. So what do we got that's just a ton of dodge? Anything? Anything that's just dodge? Not really. Okay, well, what do we have for, like, non-you-only trinkets that are... We got a Camouflage Cloak. Okay, well, let's rock that. That's a big chunk of dodge right there. And then... we could just go speed and dodge. I like it. That's a, you know what? That's a hefty amount of dodge. I think that's, yeah, I like that. I like that combo. I think that's going to work for us. Now, Swamp Thing, we're going to go down on in the bayou. We're going to get you some of that good gumbo down there, boy. We're going to get you some of that gumbo. I don't know why I made a gumbo joke, but it seemed sort of appropriate. Bonus crit, bonus damage for bonus stress. I'm going to take the Ancestor's Pen. It's pretty solid. Do I want to take the Ancestor's Candle? Little bit of dodge would not be bad for Alex Olsen. He does have, I mean, his dodge is respectable to start with. But I think for our Hellion, we almost have to go with the Restraining Padlock. Actually, don't we have another Hellion only, or another Abomination only item that's, like, pretty good? Seems like there's something else we had been using. Ooh, bonus stun skill, bonus blight skill chance. That's actually really good. Is it better than the Ancestor's Pen, though? Ah, the Ancestor's Pen is so good. It's hard to say no to it. You know what? I am going to say no to it, though. It's difficult to do, but yeah, I'm saying no to the Ancestor's Pen. The bonus crit would be... It would be big, but my goal with Alex Olson is going to be to keep him out of Abomination form as often as possible. And his stuns and blights, those are really, they're really good. But do we need double blight? There's the question, Pete. Do you really want to double stack the blight? Do you want to double stack it? No, okay, fine. You've convinced me then, self. Way to get in my brain and be all insidious and twisty, jerk. All right, nothing fancy here. We know what a Plague Doctor is taking. He's taking a Blasphemous Vial and a Poisoned Herb, and there's no debate about that. Speedball, I think maybe we'll give you the Ancestor's Candle, because your dodge is already pretty damn good at 30%. That's respectable in and of itself. And then somebody is going to have to carry the Ancestor's Map, and while you may not be the ideal candidate for that, Speedball, you're still a respectable candidate for it. Now let's go provision ourselves. For a second there, I thought I went into a dungeon without provisions yet again, and I was about to just bite my own head off. But I didn't. Okay, so it's all good. We got to take maximum food. We're going in with no healer here. Maximum food is a necessity. Gonna take 3 shovels. We should probably take abundant bandages and anti-venom. 1 key, of course. Holy water can just go eat a dong. And let's take... let's just take our standard 14 torches. Hopefully we can avoid most of the fights that we see and just rock through this baby like we're coming out of style. And we do have some moderate self-healing and some ghetto emergency healing here with our Plague Doctor. So we're not completely without heals. We're just minimal healing. Fishfolk's scaled skin affords them increased resistance to bleeding attacks. Well, fortunately, we brought a whole shitload of blight. You'll get diseased as we head down into the crazy cove. Your skin will melt off from the poisonous backlash of the exhaust of the Plague Doctor. Stuff really writes itself, man.
Is almost unbearable.
Smell of rotting fish. Okay, so we have to explore 90% of rooms, which means we can skip 1 room, which means this layout is actually respectable because we're just gonna... Well, there's no fighting here, though. You know what? We should not skip this one. We have no fighting. And in fact, we should use this as an opportunity to get rid of some of our Plague Doctor's stress, which we can do. 70% disarm chance. Well, you know what? I think we can up that. We're just going to do this. And we're going to borrow this poisoned herb for a moment. Going to do that. Get you up to 95. Hey, check it out. Free stress relief. Then we give you your poisoned herb back. I don't think we're going to get into a fight before I am forced to do that again. But you know what? It never hurts in the old darkest dungeon here to just be abundantly cautious. Pack contains loot. Oh, pack contains good loot. Otherworldly corruption. You know, you can take your otherworldly corruption, Mr. Narrator. You can cram it right up your own other world. I'm not getting corrupt. We're coming out of this ahead. You just wait. I'm coming in with no healer, but this is going to be a strong win for the team. You're going to be eating your... I'm going to make you eat a little crow on this one, Wayne June. Otherworldly corruption. And nobody's coming out of this corrupt. We're coming out of this smelling like friggin' rose. Possibly one with or without a thorn. You know, we gotta get a jester on board. More stress relief. Outstanding. Just swap this back. Maybe burn a torch just in case. Could be in sort of an unexpected or unforeseen hallway ambush. We're gonna keep that to a minimum. There's 750 gold.
Are often low on supplies.
Well, we're okay for supplies. I mean, we just started the dungeons. Bags laden with loot are low on lugubrious luxuries. If you wanted to maximize the alliteration, Wayne, you could have gone that way. Although why you would want lugubrious luxuries, I'm not sure. Or why the luxuries would be oily. Lugubrious means oily. It's just a fancy way of saying oily. Hey, hunger? Not a problem. We brought plenty of food this time for once. I didn't wander into a dungeon completely unprepared like an asshole. I don't know why I went so crazy with the torches, because we knew this room was empty. That was actually objectively a waste. That's fine, though. We're looking at our first battle, and so far, one fight is all we got. We're looking good. How close are we to home? Like, what do we... you know, we got 4 more rooms maximum to explore here, and by maximum, I mean exactly 4 more rooms. Alright, hallway fight. Show me what you got. Well, first off, we gotta burn a torch, because our light's lower than I'd like. Okay. We need this man to be dead, but this guy fortunately has no one to guard him. So our weakest team member is going to be our Jester. Let's go ahead and throw the guard. Just get that out of the way. Then, do we go for the stun? I think we go for we lead with the stun. Double stun, beautiful. We got a little bit of extra crowd control there. Then we're going to drop the debuff. Our Jester's coming to the front, but Nick Fury is standing in a path. Nick Fury's going to keep him safe. Our Abomination then. A little bit of Toxic Blight Spit. One critical, one resist. It's sort of suboptimal, but it'll have to do. We could have also gone for the chain stun there. Beautiful dodge from Colonel Fury. That man is stunned. Now I think we start racking on the damage. We're going to try... Oh, way to step in front of it, Colonel Fury. Nice work. Now we go for the solo, and this... Oh, we can't hit that guy with solo? Oh, weak. I was sort of counting on that to kill that man. Then again, we did just one-shot that dude, so I guess it doesn't really matter who he heals because nobody else is really hurt at all. The stress attack... You know, it's a problem, but it's not as big of a problem as it would normally be since we do have a Jester on board. That man already has fatal damage. No need to hit him again. 12 damage to our Plague Doctor is unpleasant. The stagger is also not quite what we were hoping for. Let's go ahead and stun this man. We dodged it. I'm thinking we just... You know, we could use some damage here. Actually, what we need, since we're already guarding, let's go for the Retribution. Give me the Retributive Bonk. 0 damage, huh? Nicely done, Colonel Fury. Nicely done. Plague Doctor's getting squirted with blind. Man, that's a lot of damage from that snail. Was not expecting that. Give me the debuff. We're going to have to... Speedball, unfortunately, is going to be a big chunk of our damage here. Comes more stress attack. We did take 9 damage, but... Okay. Well, we've got some stress. Might as well ditch it. I really would like for the enemy to start targeting Alex Olsen, maybe. Just a tiny bit. You have fatal damage, right? Yes. What about you? You're taking 6, you have 9. If anybody at all even breathes on you, you're dead. I'm going to go for the self-heal. We got to crank up a little bit. We got to get that, ooh, crank that soldier boy. Hey, ooh, crank that soldier boy. And then we're going to try and stun this jerk, which totally worked, pushed us to the front. Now we're looking solid. Although, shit, I screwed up speed. I'm sorry, Speedball. I completely dicked you. I'm ashamed of myself and the things that I have done. All of these things that I have done, they haunt me. A little more healing from our Plague Doctor. That man is dead, so we're winning, but we're winning ugly. I guess we might as well just go for more absolution. And then let's just get, well, let's see if we can stun the snail. Yes, I screwed up the finale again, but I honestly, at this point, don't really care. Olsen takes the brine. Ideal target for that, actually. And you know what? Just go ahead and move back. Give me a little plague. This thing is dead now. We probably should have hit this snail with some kind of plague attack long, long ago. Would have been a smart move. Whip him with the chain, too. Of course, it resisted. Didn't really do much. Here, just command. Didn't matter what we did there. I mean, that guy was dead anyway. All right, restore my party to its appropriate order. We got through that fight. I think maybe we did some suboptimal steps, but all things considered, we're just going to chalk that one up to a learning experience. This is the first time I've brought this particular crew into a dungeon. I think I'm entitled to a tiny bit of leeway while I sort of figure out their paradigm. For example, what important lessons did we learn in that fight? 1, after you set up the finale, don't have Nick Fury fucking shield slam a dude. Base relief. Is this a shovel? It is not a shovel. Holy fuck! Okay. Well, that was an absolute metric shitload of stress, and now we gotta finish this dungeon with the Selfish Plague Doctor. So, shovel is definitely the wrong thing to use here. We're hungry again. We do have the anti-stress unit, but so far we haven't really been using his anti-stress skills because we kind of need him for damage. 84 light is enough. I still think we're fairly well equipped to deal with what we got going on here. So first things first, yes, set it up. Give me the debuff. We're going for the finale. Ouch. Doesn't really matter where Colonel Fury is. Here comes the stress wave. These stress attacks, though. Since when did the Cove become all about stress attacks? Like, when did that happen? What's your stun resistance like? Pretty good. Yours is actually pretty bad. But we've already got stress. I can't really afford to have Alex Olson go into full stress mode here. We're sort of suboptimally set up for the stress stuff already. Just more... okay, let's defend. Gotta cover Speedball, because he's still our weakest guy. Don't... I claim their bodies for science. I mean, that's acceptable. Why did that give the rest of us stress? Why does claiming someone's body for science cause us problems? We should be happy. Be like, oh no, that's fine. Yeah, that's a good and noble thing. Use their bodies for the greater, you know, We only got 12 damage out of that. We could have hit this guy with it and killed him, but I was actually curious what kind of damage output we were going to get off of this guy. I think for the rest of this fight, Speedball is definitely going to be focusing on stress relief. Comes another stress wave. Mary Walker's very heart attack problem, not good. Can't articulate thoughts into actual sentences. Our Plague Doctor's going to be doing all of our heavy lifting. The one thing we do have working to our advantage, however, with this particular lineup that we've got, we're not getting a lot of actual aggregate damage. The enemies we've been fighting aren't really just high damage enemies. They're not doing much. They're kind of minimal damage, so our lack of healing has not really been much of a problem. They're mostly focusing on stress, and we're sort of optimally positioned to handle the stress issue. That guy does not have fatal damage, but he will in a moment. How much did that heal? I gave him a buff. Well, that's not really a problem. Man, that bleed is huge. We're just going to straight up fix that. Because that is the one source of damage we can stop, and also, it was a problematic level of damage. We're not going to be able to stun this man. What if we just, what if we throw the Blight? Alright, that works. Blight resistance is going to be, you know, Blight damage on this guy is actually going to be probably more effective than just hitting him with a club and or fist and or any other manner of blunt or sharpened instrument. More stress relief, please. Let's just keep this working. The only thing we don't have going for us in this dungeon is we will not have an opportunity to camp. That's unfortunate. Just pile some more Blight on our little friend. We really can't afford to make stress attacks here. Alright, so grind down your own stress, I guess, Olsen. I really wish there was something else we could do with you. Let's command for accuracy and critical. Maybe we can get off, like, the world's greatest critical with Speedball? Oh. Dodge it! I was trying to... Oh, that's a lot of... Yeah, so much blood. No shit, that's a lot of blood. Keep grinding away the stress, though. We'll use a bandage on you if we have to. Alternatively, we shouldn't really have to. We do have our Plague Doctor here, and it's time to transform. It gives us stress, but this has to be done. We need somebody who can get us some raw damage here. That's what we're looking for. Alex Olson brings the hurt. Don't! Not now! Don't! I don't know what does this mean? I really needed you to fix that bleed, though. Really needed you to fix the bleed, though. Like, a lot of bleed fixing was required there, and we did not get it. We definitely have to guard here. 17. This guy has fatal damage just from the bleeds. Here comes a tidal slam, which pushed us. Honestly, the push is useful. Yeah, I know. Everything turns red. Everything is horrible here. Use a bandage, which is what I should have done last turn, but just forgot we had the availability for it. And then move back. And then, if you would, please, just murder this man. That is not him being murdered. I can't help but notice that he's still very definitely alive. More accuracy, more critical. Now he's not alive. Alright. He got a little self-healing. We got a little stress relief for the reverse transformation. But man, we're in a bit of a tough spot here. First off, get the party back in order. How many more rooms do we have to explore, and what does the pathway between us and our destination ultimately look like? Okay, we're clear to the next room. That's good. We have to keep at least 4 food, but we gotta feed Speedball. We gotta feed the speed. I feel the need to feed the speed. And unlock Strongbox. Well, you have the least stress, Olsen, so go ahead and open it. Why did you get stress? Let me take a look at this. It's my turn for reward. I don't understand why getting treasure freaked you out. You're like, oh, look, treasure. Oh, fuck that. And there's nothing. How are we going to spend the money? What are you worried about, like a treasure of the Sierra Madre situation? Is that what's going on? You know, we could have opened this, jackass. There's still booty inside. Oh, that dank booty. It's pirate booty. Is pirate booty better than garden variety booty? That's the question. I mean, we're pirates noted for having fantastic asses? I mean, Johnny Depp, if I know my pirates very well, my movie pirates at any rate, we're looking at like Johnny Depp and Orlando Bloom, and I think by and large, yeah, we all sort of have to agree, they sort of got the booty on point. That's yeah, I mean, they got the booty. Speedball, let's grab a little stress relief here. And we're good. This dungeon is finished. We are going to make it out alive. There's nothing you can do to stop us. We built this thing together, standing strong forever. Nothing's going to stop us now. What goes on eerie coral? Is it bandages? Nope. Anti-venom, maybe? Nope. Medicinal herbs. Medicinal herbs, okay. The faithless quirk. Whole free quirk removal. If only it had picked a quirk that wasn't terrible. Or if only I had known what that did, I would have used it on someone who had something a little more debilitating than faithless. So that was suboptimal, but hey, free quirk removal's free quirk removal, man. I'm never gonna gainsay it. Let's get the hell out of here. We're done. Back to the Hamlet, boys. Job's done. Back to it. We did it. We pulled it off. You turned this dungeon into a giant mud pit, and the fans got their faces trod on like they got stomped at a soccer riot. That'd be a pretty dark. You'll be so rocked you'll feel like you were trampled in a soccer riot. I'm really into the monster truck thing, don't ask me why. We got a lot of crests out of this dungeon. Alright, so we got some plus resolve EXP, Mary Walker. We did get Speedball up to champion level. That is supremely fantastic. Totally fantastic. Gonna go all shaggy on that one. Eldritch Hater is very good. It replaced Irrepressible, which I think was a... like, you took less stress. And if so... if so, that's basically a watch. Robbie Baldwin has hysterical blindness. Well, we'll go fix that, because I actually quite dislike hysterical blindness. We can fix it. It's fine. We all good, dog. We'll be fine.
They meet in secret, that none may know.
While strange utterances and unsettling chants typically characterize such events, we have been assured there's no real danger present in the rituals themselves. So what does this do? Are these guys unavailable? Is that what it is for the next mission? Weird Council. Are they out of the roster? Or can we pick one of these guys up? Oh, we could get a new one. A level 0 Seeker. Or a level 0 Seeker. Well, you call me crazy, but I'm not really in the market. Thanks. So, Thor Girl lost 1,000 gold. After becoming overcome with emotion and donating generously, she did get rid of 86 stress. Mary McCabe observed unsavory activities and refused to take part in organized prayer ever again. New quirk Witness replaced Fear of Unholy. Alright. Brayden recovered 86 stress and is no longer hopeless. Dorrance meditated, got 70 back. Clark Kent got the Black Plague cured, and Victor Von Doom no longer has bad humors. I don't give a shit about the weird council. Prefer my councils to be Stygian, thank you. I'm a classicist. I would prefer to go with the John Milton reference. And if you're gonna have a council in my town, damn it, it damn well better be the Stygian council, thank you. We could use a highwayman. Do I want a level 0 highwayman or a level 2 highwayman? No, kind of no. At this point, if you're not coming in at rank 3, you're basically not getting hired out of the stagecoach. Should just put up a sign at the entrance to town that says no noobs. Alright, well, we'll have to continue our noob-free existence, but let's look at the roster, because I think next time we may have the team we need to do a little foray into the darkest dungeon itself. We could take Victor Von Doom. My first trip into the dungeon, I think I want the Strays or the equivalent thereof. So it'd be Wonder Woman and Doom, along with Elektra Not Quite Nachos and Patrick Mulligan. Yeah, that's probably going to be it right there. That's probably going to be our team. But that'll have to wait till next time, because this episode is done. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot. And if you'd like to see us turn a darkened dungeon into a giant mud pit, you might consider subscribing as well, because that's about the extent of as funny as I ever get right there. That was it. That was peak Pete. You just saw it. So you know what? Maybe you shouldn't subscribe because you just saw the best part. Thanks very much for watching, though. I'll see you again soon.